Hi, welcome back to another edition of Jam Men. As we continue to go through the Bible, we are in 2 Samuel chapter 19, and we're going to continue seeing David's mourning for Absalom. Chapter 19 is going to be a two-parter. There's an introduction to Joab, his life, and then I will start a second video and I will read chapter 19 in that video. So for right now, let's go ahead and get into Joab's life. That's what it says. Joab, the great military leader, had two brothers who were also famous soldiers, Abishai and Asahel. Joab proved to be the greatest leader of the three and was the commander of David's army throughout most of David's reign. There is no record that his troops ever lost a battle. Joab was a fearless fighter like his brothers. Unlike them, he was also a brilliant and ruthless strategist. His plans usually worked, but he was seldom concerned about those hurt or killed by them. He did not hesitate to use treachery or murder to achieve his goals. His career is a story of great accomplishments and shameful acts. He conquered Jerusalem and the surrounding nations, defeated Abner, and reconciled Absalom and David. But he also murdered Abner, Amasa, and Absalom, took part in Uriah's murder, and plotted with Adonijah against Solomon. That plot led to his execution. Joab set his own standards. He lived by them and died because of them. There is little evidence that Joab ever acknowledged God's standards. On one occasion, he confronted David about the danger of taking a census without God's command. But this may have been little more than a move to protect himself. Joab's self-centeredness eventually destroyed him. He was loyal only to himself, even willing to betray his lifelong relationship with David to preserve his power. Joab's life illustrates the disastrous results of having no source of direction outside oneself. Brilliance and power are self-destructive without God's guidance. Only God can give the direction we need. For that reason, He has made available His Word, the Bible. I see. And He is willing to be personally present in the lives of those who admit their need for Him. Now, these are some strengths and accomplishments of Joab, which we kind of already read. He was a brilliant planner and strategist, fearless fighter and resourceful commander, confident leader who did not hesitate to confront even the king, helped reconcile David and Absalom, masterminded the conquest of Jerusalem, and these are the weaknesses. Was repeatedly ruthless, violent, and vengeful. Carried out David's scheme to have Uriah, Bathsheba's husband, killed. Avenged his brother's murder by murdering Abner. Killed Absalom against David's orders. And plotted with Adonijah against David and Solomon. And these are the Lessons from his life. Those who live by violence often die by violence. Even brilliant leaders need guidance. And these are the vital statistics. Occupation, commander-in-chief of David's army. His relatives, mother Zeruiah. Brothers Abishai, Asahel, Uncle David. Contemporaries, Saul, Abner, and Absalom. And the key verse can be found in 1 Kings chapter 2, verse 31, which says, Then the king said to him, Do as he has said, and strike him down and bury him, that you may take away from me and from the house of my father the innocent blood which Joab shed. And that concludes the introduction to Joab's life. I hope you guys enjoyed. I got a little information from that, a little takeaway, and I'm going to go ahead and end the video here and start chapter 19 in the next video. So I will see you guys, well, I'm going to start the next video shortly. So until then, you guys take care. God bless you and your families. Peace.